Oh dang, I kind of forgot that I was starting. What up? We're doing this. Okay. I gotta set this all up. Didn't do all the stuff. I just pressed start. I thought I was on my "we'll be right back" screen. This one. I thought I was here. But I wasn't. Whoopsies. Anyways, gotta do some updating of the old titles everywhere. Let's get this going. Gonna do some OOP. Got a pretty good name for this one. Feeling good about it. Alright, are we live on the old Tuberinos? I think so. Yes, okay. Let's change the old name. Boom. Edito. And then we'll change up the old Twitch. Boom. Oh yeah, here we go. We are in. Alright. I think we're all set. Boom. Oh, I still need to shave. Sorry. I know that you guys come in here for my good looks, so I apologize for not taking care of myself. Anyways. Alright. Pausing so I don't have to watch this thing everywhere. Alright. Let's pop out some chitty chats. Chitty bang bangs. I like nighttime streaming. This is good, although it's cut into my nighttime writing time. Too many times that I need to do things. Too many things that I want to do, but I can't do them all because I don't have the time. Alright, let's find x.com and open up this beautiful little thing. Alright, chat is open. Ugh. Pop it out. Oh, no, that's not how you pop it out. Where's the old... Oh, shit. I mean, shoot. Why can't I pop out chat? What are you doing, chat? What are you doing? Where are you at? Where are you at, chat? Why did I forget how to pop out chat on YouTube? Or on X? I know. What the hell? What the heck, man? Why is that not pop out? Can I not pop out chat anymore? Did they make it impossible? No, that's silly. Well, here, we're gonna share anyways. Post this. Down with OOP on stream. Yeah, you know me. Oh, me. Twitch.tv /Thoughtless Labs. That's me. YouTube.com /@Thoughtless Labs. Also me. Also find it on X. Find it on X. Man, that's a fun thing to say. Who knew? Alright. Why do I have my phone out? I don't know. Because I'm weird. Alright. Yesterday we did some good coding. I mean, no, it was terrible. But no, it was good. It felt great. I learned lots of stuff. I think I have music playing. Did I turn it way down? Oh, I turned it down on my headphones. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I don't know. I'm not very good at this. Okay. The goal is to get a Diet Coke sponsorship. Oh, well, here. If I was going to get a Diet Coke sponsorship, you'd have to do this. Oh, I am thirsty. Delicious. Yo, Emmett. 48th follower. Yeah. 2 away, baby. Then the whole world opens up on Twitch. Can't wait to get to that 50. Dude, welcome. Thanks for joining in. I still can't figure out how to pop out the chat on x.com all of a sudden. I don't know why it's not possible. Oh, because I didn't set it properly in producer. Shoot. I think, can I edit it? I don't even know. No, I can't. Okay, I gotta restart it on X. That's fine. We're gonna restart it. Ah, that was so silly. Of course, I forgot to actually add all the stuff into X that made it work. What a fool. What a fool. Okay, public. Everyone can chat. Hearts are on. Create broadcast. That'll do it. Costs extra. Yeah, seriously. Everything costs these days. No tariffs, though, apparently. We got 30 more days. No tariffs. So, yay us. Man, I can't believe you made me 48. Got me at 48 followers. That's so cool. And everybody, obviously, everybody that's followed before, thank you. I was just excited about all of you. I promise. All right. What did I lose here? Oh, yeah, here. Now I can open up the chat, I bet. Turns out if you do things properly, it allows... Oh, actually, no, it's still being annoying, though. You know what, X.com? Why are you being annoying? Oh, there it is. Okay, just need to refresh. Refresh. Pop out chat. Okay, put it over here. Boom. Oh, I can hear myself. Can you hear my echo coming through? Anyways, okay. Done. We did it. We got all the things. We are set up. We are live. Kids are asleep. Daughter was feeling a little clammy tonight and then also coughed in my face 3 times. So, we'll see how that goes. That is almost guaranteed that I'm going to be out tomorrow. So, so we'll see what happens. Oh, I really need to shave. I'm starting to go a little too wild. Oh yeah, Nightbot. I really need to fix this Nightbot. I was playing around with it one day and I don't know what I did. And then I think I forgot how to log into Nightbot. And yeah, I just don't even know. Maybe I can fix it right now. Okay. Is this the Twitch Nightbot? It looks like it. Commands. No, I have no commands. I have no logs. I have no song requests because I didn't set it up. Oh yeah, blacklist words and phrases. I feel like I should just get rid of that. I'm not worried. I mean, if you guys blow it for me and just say a bunch of horrible things, that's fine. I also don't even display it on screen, so it's literally if I just read it out loud to everybody. Okay, cool. I really want to do... This is me going off on tangents before we get started on the actual stuff. I really would like to do in the near future some cooler like animation stuff, you know. Like all the cool guys have like stuff that plays on it on your screen, like when you get a new follower. And I thought I set up like the basic ones, but I apparently don't know how to make it work. So one day I'll just do a stream like on a random day where the whole stream is just me figuring out how to stream properly. I think that is a fair option and a good choice. Okay, so today we are going to do some more OOP through boot.dev. First lesson is on class variables. We are at the end, getting close to the end of this class's lesson. So we have to do this class variables versus instance variables, and then there's 2 what are those things called? They're like the chapter. Yo, Drew, what's up, Banana Man? Welcome back, dude. Thanks for stopping by. I was just going off on tangents instead of starting the thing that I'm actually trying to do today. You know, pretty standard stuff. Can't help myself. Let's see. So we got to do, class variables. And then what are these things called? I'm just going to look it up. They are the, the optional challenges. So we'll do those, hopefully. Yesterday, I got to this Archers one and just completely blew it. All good here? Good. I'm good. Just, I was saying earlier, my daughter was feeling a little hot when I put her to bed, and she coughed in my face 3 times. So, probably going to die, but... you know, whatever. It was a good run. I had fun. Hopefully you guys had some fun. Okay, is this all open now? Boom, boom. Boom. You don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just setting up some tabs and making sure that this is all accurate. Oh yeah, I need to split this out And then I need this tab, this tab, this tab, and this tab. Oh, I don't actually need this one. You go away. Cool. Okay. All right. I think we are actually now set up to do this. I think. Methinks. Perfect. All right. RIP. Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely done. I'm done for. This is it. Like I said, though, it was a good run. I don't know. I had a good time. Led a pretty good life, you know? Oh, you know what's horrible is like I'm definitely getting that like hypochondriac, like my throat's starting to swell, and I'm sure it's not, and I am certain that it's pretend, and I'm just making it up. But it 100% feels like I just am going down and going down fast. So I think I'll just take it to the office because return to office is becoming a thing again. So I'll just take it to the office and we can all argue about the value of forcing everyone to come in. Let's see. So yeah, it sucks. I don't know if you're saying I hate that to return to office or the itchy throat feeling that is starting just because she coughed in my face, but I hate both of them. Yeah, get everyone sick. That's it. Forget those people. No, they're actually really nice, and I actually really like the people I work with. I like being at home, you know? The feeling of getting sick just because something happened is the worst, and that's definitely where I'm at now. So we'll take our medicine of Diet Coke. Drew, you might have missed where I said that's my new goal. Let's see if I can get a Diet Coke sponsorship. Thank you, Coca-Cola. And then anyways, so we'll see how we feel tomorrow. Probably we'll drink a boatload of water once I go upstairs and I can actually get it. All right, who's ready for some coding? Yesterday was a real struggle. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So yesterday I got to this, but I learned a few really important things. Like, one, in Python you can raise an exception anywhere. I got it mixed up with like having to put try and catch, and then realizing that you don't have to do that. You don't have to catch your own errors, and you can just let Python do it. That was one of those things where like I did the lessons and it mentioned that it's like don't catch your own errors, but I don't think I actually clocked like what that meant. And so now I did figure it out. Duncan, who was in here yesterday, who is doing a really cool product called Hyperpage, if anyone's interested. If you're part of the health thread, you would have saw it. But I tested it out today. Sorry, I moved a whole bunch of stuff around. Ghost time. I tested it out today, and it was actually really cool. So shout out to... Did I say Dustin? I meant to say Duncan. If I said Dustin, I'm sorry. But Duncan is doing this Hyperpage. He's in the health thread. It's awesome. Yeah, go do the beta tester. It took like... I did it in like 5 minutes because the... what he did... What they built is really straightforward and easy to like put up a website. I should say like a web page. I didn't dig too much deeper than just doing like the first web page. But anyways, give it 10 minutes and you could work through the workflow, and it was cool. I could definitely see myself using it for like whipping up quick web pages for, you know, testing out new product launches and stuff. So anyways, check it out. It's cool. What was I saying? Oh yeah. So he was in and he did a really good job walking me through yesterday with like not giving me the answer, but you know, just enough hints that I could figure that eventually I got there. What else did I learn? And then the other thing that was a really good kind of reminder is just that importance of the logic of how you think through these problems. Cause like where I was doing like this check for this one, or when I was like taking away anyways, I don't even remember anymore. So clearly I need to keep going. But I was doing the check in the wrong place and I wasn't actually checking in the right spot for the exception. Anyways, figured it out with the help of Duncan, who was great and walked me through it in a really helpful way, because I hate when people just like give you the answer when you're trying to learn. Which is why I try not to use AI while I'm learning, because if I do that, then there's no point. in my opinion, of even bothering. So, oh snap, I only have an hour left to get my points. It took me so long to do that archery one yesterday that I didn't make enough points to get that chest. Okay, this is our goal. This is what we're doing. We're rocking this. We start now because we only have an hour. No more farting around. Okay, so we did archers. We're on to this one. Class variables versus instant variables. So far, we've worked with both class variables and instance variables, but we haven't talked about the difference. Instant variables vary from object to object and are declared in the constructor. So self.height, okay, is an instance variable. And you can call it, prints out, that all makes sense. Class variables remain the same between instances of the same class and are declared at the top level of a class definition. Okay, so that's if you just want, anytime you call a new class, it's going to add these variables with the same starting initial value. And if you update the class variable, it'll update all the instances. Okay, that's cool. In other languages, these types of variables are often called static variables. Okay, I've heard that before. You know, I know that term, static variables. Nice, look at me, basically a pro. I don't know why. I just find saying stupid things like that funny. I am a very easy to please person. Okay. Variables, fields, and properties. The terms instance and class. Why is that so hard to say? It's all the S's. The terms instance and class variable, field, property, and attribute are used interchangeably and usually refer to the same concept in languages that support some form of object-oriented programming. Here's a quick reference for some popular languages. Okay. Oh, I didn't hide this. Oh. You guys have no idea what stupid thing I just did. I was like, oh, I have a great idea. I'm going to cover it so that I can quiz everyone in here. And then I literally put my hand up to the screen. Oh no. Oh no. That's so dumb. Oh my goodness. I was so like, oh, what a great idea. Like, sorry. Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. How do I get through a day? I do not know. There is no reason that I can make it through any given day. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, since you can see them all and holding my hand over my monitor doesn't cover them for you, I'll just read them. So Python has class and instance. Go uses fields, JavaScript properties, C static field versus field, C#, sorry, static field versus field, and Java static field versus field. Okay. Which should I use? Generally speaking, stay away from class variables. Just like global variables, class variables are usually a bad idea because they make it hard to keep track of which parts of your program are making updates. However, it is important to understand how they work because you may see them out in the wild. The assignment. Some lazy code that's managed by another development team is causing some bugs in our team's class. Fire that team immediately. We can fix it by using instance variables instead of class variables. In the main function that our team isn't responsible for, a line like dragon.element equals fire should not affect our existing dragon instances. We want our users to specify each dragon's element type when they create a new dragon with the constructor. Oh, great. I'm already coughing. Update the dragon class. Remove the element class variable and instead use an instance variable that's configurable via the constructor. Okay, I feel like I can do this one. So instead of element ice, we're going to get rid of this. And then in here, we're going to do self dot dragon. Oh, wait. No, what did I just do? It was elements. Self dot element equals element. Okay, and then what else did I need to do? Don't touch this line. That should be fine, right? I think that's all I have to do. Let me try and submit this code. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. I think I understand that. Instance, class, instance variable, class variable. Static, not static. I think I got it. I feel good about this. Oh, I was just reading. There was a post I made today that I was pretty proud of. It's really bad, but it was just like, did you see the video that Perplexity put out that they used the actor who played Jin Yang in Silicon Valley? I just like, when I first saw it, I didn't know, and I like immediately had that thought of like, oh no, do I think everyone looks the same? Am I a horrible person? But then I was like, oh no, thank God they just hired him to actually do it. This isn't just one of their coders on their team that I think looks like Jin Yang. So anyways, I felt a lot better about myself after I realized that they had done it as a marketing thing instead of just me being terrible. But you should watch it. Oh, you haven't seen it, Drew? You should go look up Perplexity. They did a pretty funny video. I mean, don't do it now. Stay here and watch this, obviously. But no, they did a pretty good video. It was pretty funny. Okay, so we beat this lesson. That's good. Now we're into the tougher one, the challenges. So like, I could skip these challenges, but I want to finish them. How are we doing on points? Oh boy, we got to get some big points here. Employee management. Age of Dragons Inc. is growing rapidly. They need a way to keep track of all their employees. They've asked you to create an internal tool to help them manage their employees. Challenge. Unfortunately, your team lead is asking you to make an interesting design decision. She's asked you to use shared class variables to keep track of the company's name and the total number of employees inside of the employee class. You wanted to make a separate company class, but she's the boss. Oh, too real, Lane. These lessons are getting too real. Class variables. Initialize the following class variables. Didn't we just talk about how we didn't want to do class variables? This is ridiculous. Right? Isn't that what we just read? Or am I losing my mind? Oh no, it is. Yeah, okay. I know he's probably doing this just because. But I was like, I thought we just said, don't do this. Bosses, man. Okay. Initialize the following class variables. So that's going to be up here. To company name equals Age of Dragons Inc. And total employees equals 0. Okay, done. Constructor. The constructor should take the following parameters in order and set them to the corresponding instance variables. Okay, and now we're just doing this. So now we're doing we need to do self dot first name equals first name. See, this is why AI exists though. Like, there's no reason that anybody should have to type this out. I mean, I know like autocomplete would have figured this out before, but still, this is why it exists. Not to solve the problem of like what you're trying to do, but come on, I don't need to write all this out. I'm going to, because I'm learning. Self.id equals ID. So, why is my enter key sticking? I have to figure that out later. Self. What am I doing? Can't talk and code. It's not good when you're not very good at coding. But singing seems to work, so you have to deal with my singing. Salary. Okay, good. Also, it should increment the total employees class variable each time a new employee is created. Remember, total employees is a class variable, not an instance variable. So then it also should do... Can I just call total employees like this? I can't imagine I have to call it as like employee.total employees, right? We're going to find out. Not inside of this class. Outside of the class, I would have to do it the other way, I would imagine. Anyways. Although, or... Do I not do it in this? Oh no, I want to do it in the init. I want to do it at the beginning. This is what we're doing. We're just going with it. Don't judge me. Okay, please do judge me. Add a get name method that returns the employee's full name as a string. So then this is just return self dot name. No, self dot Oh, the whole name, of course, needs to be concatenated. Can I just return this like this? Will it return as a string if I just do first name plus self dot last name? Judged. Yeah, of course you would judge me, Drew. Get out of here with your judgment. Okay, I'm going to see if this works. I feel like I can't remember if that'll come through as a string properly or if I need to do it as an F string. And I don't know if I need to do it total employees here or somewhere else, but we're going to find out. Oh, yeah, okay. So it doesn't like that in there. So cannot access local variable total employees who is not associated with the value. Okay, oh yeah, that was my other thing. It's like maybe I need to do it like this. So we're going to try that first. Yeah. Oh, it failed. Oh, because I didn't do a space. Of course. So I probably should have just done an F string, literal, right? Probably would have been better or easier. But this will work too. Ooh, yeah. Pass, baby. Challenge accepted and conquered. Absolutely crushing it. Okay, what's the solution? I want to see which way they did it. Whoa. Cancel. I need to put in the solution first. Come on, John. What you doing, man? Oh, look at us gaining those points. Yeah, baby. 37%. We're going to get there. I'm totally jinxing myself. Let's look at the solution. Yeah, okay. They just did F string literal, which makes sense and is what I should have done. And they added a space here. But other than that, we crushed it. Good job, everyone. And by everyone, I mean me, myself, and I, because you all did nothing. But thank you. Okay. Next. Library. Oh boy. Oh boy. That looks like a lot of empty functions that I need to write. Wizards are having a hard time keeping track of all the books in their library. They need your help to create a library system that will allow them to add, remove, and search for books. Magical incantations? Incantations? That sounds right. To find books have unfortunately not been invented yet. What a sham. Challenge. You've been tasked with writing the code for the wizard library. Complete the library and book classes listed below. Oh, man. Okay. So the init class... let's start with the book one, since that's the first one. So we need to set self.title equals title. Why is my enter key not working? This is frustrating. Self.author equals author. That sounds right. Now, library. Initialize a name member variable to the value of the name parameter. Create a books member as an empty list. Ah, okay. So we're going to do self.name equals name. Oh, that's names. Self.books equals empty list. Add book is going to add book, the given book instance, to the library's books instance variable. Oh my goodness, who wrote this? By appending it to the end of the list. Okay, so then we need to add a book. We need to do self. Can I do that? Self.books.append self.book. That seems like an insane thing to write. There's no way that's right. If that's right, I don't even know what to do with my life. We're gonna leave it. This is how I code. We try it. We run it. We print it. I feel like lots of people do code this way, but to me, because I am actually completely unsure what the result is going to be, it's very exciting. Okay, let's do the next one. Remove book. If the book's title and author match a library book's title and author, the remove book method. Oh, of course. Wait. Books member initialized. Add book, the given book instance. Right. Yeah, this is definitely wrong because... Yeah, anyways, we're just going to keep moving forward, even though I am now very confident that that's wrong. If the book's title and author, because how is that going to add? What is actually coming through here? Okay, never mind. We're running it. What happens? Oh, yeah. Test library object has no attribute book. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I need to do... Is it book.book? What is coming in here? I need to print this out. Let's print book, and let's see what we're getting here. This is how we do it. Okay, so main book object. So it's printing a book object. So if I do book dot title, will that give me the title? Yeah. Okay. So then we need to do this. We need to do self dot books dot append book dot. Do I want the title and author? Or just wants the whole thing? Can you append the whole thing? Can you just do that? Well, here, we'll do this. And then we'll check out what it says here. Then we'll print out self.books. What does that do? Okay, so that has the object. Interesting. But that's just adding the object. That's not adding the actual stuff to the list, right? Or is that just a pointer? Is that what pointers are? I'm just making stuff up. I'm literally just saying things. Just ignore me. Okay, we're just gonna try this. We're just gonna see what happens. We're gonna put that there, and then we're gonna go forward. Remove book. So then we need to check. So if the title and author, if book dot book. Oh yeah, that's what I want to add, right? Hold on, let's try this again. We're trying things. We're learning things. Print, and then I want to just print out the books. Okay, what happens here? Nope. Expected a colon. What? Oh, because I left this here. Adoy. I need to throw back in pass, so nothing happens. Okay. Book object has no attribute book. Right. Because... How did I do it before? I solved this 2 seconds ago. Print book dot... Oh, I could just do this, right? Book dot title. That's what I did. Right? Yeah, book dot title. But that's not... Is there no way to just like add the whole thing? Or is that what I'm doing when I'm adding the object? No, like that can't be right. Right? Okay, we're just gonna do this. Append. What does it want it? The given book. Add book, the given book instance, to the library's books instance variable. Yeah, I think it just okay. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna add book, and we'll leave it as it adds that in. Then we're going to do if. I guess we have to do for each, right? For book in self.books. If book. Hold on. If the book's title and author match. If book. No, I can't do that because that's here. Ugh, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I start getting all flustered. I don't get flustered. I just don't know what I'm doing. If I'm... What am I trying to do here? Hold on. Starting over. Get rid of this. I don't like this. I need to think through this more. This is where I should get I need like a scratch pad or something. Okay. We're doing this. We're taking a deep breath. All right. Cracking the knuckles. Let's do this. Let's go. We can sort this out. Okay. Hold on. Why did it check that off? I did that accidentally. Search books. For every book in the library, check if the search string is contained in the title or author. So after a book is removed, it should no longer be returned in the search results. That's fine. Okay. So we're going to do this without looking up any hints. Or we're going to try. We're going to try not to get busted and needing all the stuff. Okay. This is adding the instance. It's adding the object. Is this a pointer? Like, is that what that is? Is this pointing to an object, or is this just wrong and I need to put in the actual thing? I guess we'll find out. So then we do remove book. So I just need to check if in books in the library instance, if the book's title and author match a library book's title and author, the remove book method should remove that library book from the list. So if the book's title, I'm just going to try and write the if statement first. So if, it's the whole object though. So can I just bring in the whole object? So if self, because it's going to call it, right? So if self dot, do I need to do this? If, what happens to, okay, let's find out some more things. We're going to do print self, see what happens. What shows up there? Main library object. So if, and this won't work, right? Because if self equals book, what, does anything happen here? Can I do anything here? Do they point to the same spot? Print yes. Does that work anywhere? No. Which makes sense because it's, I'm going to try one more thing here. I want to try this. Print self and print book. And yes, okay. Different objects. So that's okay. That's what I wanted to see. So it is printing different objects, which makes sense. So then I need to check it some other way. This is where things slow down. This is where the excitement of programming becomes the I am a complete dum-dum and I have learned nothing in all of these lessons that I've been doing. And what am I doing with my life? Why am I bothering doing this? I could be sleeping or doing helpful things with my family. But instead I'm streaming how little I understand about how all this works together. Okay. We create an instance of a book. It has a title and an author. Then we are trying to create a library. The library has a name for the library and a empty books list. The add book function is going to take a book instance and add it to the library's book by appending it to the end. Which is why I feel like I need to add... Stop it, you were doing good. Aw, thanks, Drew. I appreciate that, buddy. I need to add... I feel like I need to add the actual thing. Right? Because I can't just... Well... Because I don't think I can just point... I don't think I can just use this... Oh, you can't see this part, but like... This is what it's giving in the output. I don't think I can just... Can I just use this object to do things like comparisons? I'm not sure. I'm going to try and find out. I guess there's one way to find out. No, because it can't. Because that's looking at main.library object. And so those are always going to be different. Because this is the self. So, okay. Okay. I don't know if getting rid of that matters, but I'm doing it anyways. So, I just want to see something. We're just going to go back to the beginning of this part. I know I got the book class sorted. No problem. Done. So we're just going to go back to here. So, it's searching. It's doing a search string. So, I'm going to try and see if I can solve search first. For every book in the library, so immediately there has to be a for loop. So for book in do I need to do self dot books? Let's just try this. Print. I mean, nothing should come up here, right? Because I've added no books. But I'm just going to try. Oh, I don't want a string. I just want this. I just want to see if I can get this. This won't do anything, right? Yes. Okay. Now, what if I just did this, though? Test book. Okay. There we go. So that's good. So I want to do it in books. So for book in books, print the book, and it just printed the first thing. What if I do... Okay, hold on. Shoot, can I just do numbers? I don't remember. Can I just print all those? Will those print out? Yes. Okay, great. Perfect. That's good. So that is printing whatever gets put in there. So now, if I add self... Oh, how did I do this? Self dot... What did I do here? I don't remember. Add book. I need to do self dot books dot append book. Okay, and then what happens if I do that? So it's adding that, which is the part that I think is wrong, because how does it pull the name? Like, do I not have to set up the string so that it comes out with this thing? The like do I not have to set up, what am I trying to say? I feel like I need to set up is it contained in the title or author field? Like, I feel like I have to do this. So we're gonna do it the long way and see what happens. So book dot, I'm gonna do this. Removing book, the trial by French. No. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna leave it. Ask yourself what. It's a list, right? Thank you, Drew. Okay, so self.books is a list, and I can add a bunch of books to it. But I feel like there's something wrong with just adding in book. Oh, wait. Can I, once it's added, can I call like self.books dot... Okay, hold on. I'll do it for all of them. Can I do this? Print book dot title? Oh, snap. Okay. Okay. Getting somewhere. That's cool. So now, for the search string, is contained in the title or author. So this is fine then. It's adding the information to the list, which is what I want it to do. Then, if I want to search for it, for book in books, I need to know if search string, check if the search string is contained in the title or author. So I think it's just two ifs, is it not? If search string equals book dot title, then what does it want me to do? Return a list of all the books. Oh, so I need another list, right? Because I need to add this to a different list. Ordered in the same order as they were added to the library. I guess I could just do or search string equals book dot author. Then I need a list. Books, I don't know, books in library equals an empty list. And then I need to add the return a list of all the books. Then I just need to go books in library dot append book, right? And then return books in library. Okay, I haven't done the remove, so I should fail stuff, but does this add everything? Oh, snap. Okay, I actually passed that one because apparently I don't actually know why. Why didn't it add that? Maybe I should keep printing this. I just want to make sure that this is happening. Oh no, I heard. Anyways, wait, why didn't it add it? Anyways, let's try and do remove book. I feel like we're getting close though. Well, here, I guess I can print this. Print books in library. Okay, so what is that doing? Oh no, those are just empty. So it's not adding anything. If search string, oh, you know what else I'm gonna do? What is coming through as search string? Let's do a little checking. So Kafka, and then it's trying to look for Kafka, which should be in there, but it's not getting added for some reason. If we're book in book.title or book.author, like that is right? Those are coming through. Oops. I just want to print this because I just want to make sure. I think I already looked at this, but I'm struggling, so we're gonna look back through it. That came out proper, right? Yeah, that gave the author. Oh, because it's not about. Oh, I see, because the search term is Kafka, and so it's not matching the whole book title. So that doesn't work. This if statement's garbage, because it's never going to work. I need to do a better search. I need to do it if it's contained in it. Which means that's like a split, right? I think I have to like... don't I have to like split this? Can I just do that? I don't remember if that's a thing. No, that's not right. That's not gonna work. Right? Hold on. Okay, hold on though. We're getting close. I can feel it. I can feel that this is coming along. I'm just gonna get rid of this for a second, and we're gonna do print book dot. I just don't remember what that does. Does that do anything? No. Not split. What am I looking to do? Oh no. I need book. Do you do split like this? Book dot author? No. What is the term I'm looking for? It's not split. It is. I'm looking for something to split this up. Oh, I know I've done this a whole bunch of times. We're getting there. We are getting there. I know it. I can feel it. The excitement's coming back. The eagerness is coming back. All right. We need to. How do you do that? For book in self.books. I know there's a way to split what's in there. And why can't I remember it right now? I'm sure I could find it if I went back through a bunch of lessons, which seems ridiculous though. I feel like that's way too much work to go back through all of these. I could ask for a hint, but I don't want to. We're going to get this, Drew, if you're still here. I don't even know. I just am going for it. How do you do it? You need to do self.books. You don't have to do this, do you? You have to do another one in book? And will that do it? Oh, I probably need to do book dot author. Laugh Loud I Am. Nice. You're still here. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that did the letters. So I don't need that. That's too much splitting. We did too much splitting here. We split it too far. Darn it. Okay. No, hold on. If I just do book, print, book, dot author. It does the whole author, right? Yeah, and I don't want that. I need to split it. I need the... Oh, I know I'm getting close. I know. Cheer me on. Thanks, Drew. Aw, it makes me feel good. I feel good about this. I love doing this. It's so hard for my brain to sort this stuff out, but I just love it. And I feel like I'm getting closer. I really do. But it's so slow. And I'm going on a tangent while I think through this, because this is legitimately why I started doing this. Like, I wanted to learn how to do it, but I also just wanted people who are trying and like just starting out, and I'm sure there are, don't get me wrong, there are definitely people who are way more brilliant than me that pick this stuff up way faster. But for the people who don't pick it up right away, but they still want to do it. I just want them to see somebody else be like, they don't know what they're doing. Oh man, it's getting hot. Sorry, I am wearing a shirt. Don't worry. No nudeness here. But like, I just want them to see like, yeah, it can be tough and like it can be super annoying, but it can also be really fun. And so you should try it and don't give up. Okay. I'm almost there. It's like how every junior developer feels, so don't fret. There you go. But that's good, right? I don't know if, and maybe they do because they're in it as an industry, but like, I don't know if all the junior developers like understand that this is part of what you go through. Because for me, it's, you know, it's always been like this, but it's so much fun that I just can't help myself to try and learn it. Okay, we're going back. The search string. We're getting close. I just need to figure out how to, I need to split what's in the author because I don't know how to do, wait, can I do if? Hold up. Can I do if search string in book.author? Print yes. Hold up. Yo! Ah! Hold on. Okay. So if that comes in, or, I do need an or, because I need to check them both. Search string in book.title. OMG. Books in library dot append book. Oh snap. Wait though. Oh yeah, because that's supposed to be removed. I don't care about that fail. I care about this one. Search for kill. Expected to kill a mockingbird. Oh, I need to do lower. Which I know I can do, right? Is that it in? I can't remember if that's it in Python. Is that right? Yes! Wait, I need to do the search in lower too, right? Search string. Oh, this is silly. I know I shouldn't do it this way. There's probably a better way. I don't care. Hold up. Okay. So that found it. That's fine. But I need to remove it because I haven't done remove. Guys! I know that's a lot of two lowers, which I should probably just do it up here. Because I'm sure you can just like two lower an entire book. Maybe you can't. I have no idea. I'm just making stuff up as I go. But, yo, I got the search to work. I got it. More people should be watching this. Where is everybody? Get over here. I need more viewers because I need you to see that I got this to work, even if it's garbage. We're going to find out. Oh my God. Okay, now we need to remove. And we're going to do basically the same thing. I think, right? So if the book's title and author match a library book's title and author. So if we need to do the for, right? So because we still need to look in each one. Self.books. If book dot author and but if book.author equals, I shouldn't use book because I'm bringing in a book variable, right? So for B, we'll just do B. That should work. B.author equals equals book.author or no, and B.title equals B.title, then is it pop? If you do pop, that gets rid of the one that you declare, right? Self.books.pop, or does pop just, is it remove, or can I just do pop and put in B? Can I do that? I don't remember. I guess we'll find out. I'll pass the test if it works. Oh, no. Book object cannot be interpreted as an integer. Oh, what did I do wrong here? What did I mess up here? Book object cannot be interpreted as integer. Why is it saying? Oh, because it's this. Because I'm doing B. The pop wants an integer, right? How else can you remove something from a list? Can you? You can't. It's not remove, right? You can't do remove. Yeah, there's a different way to do it. Oh, did that work? Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Did I get it? I need to press submit, but I'm so worried that I messed something up, that I'm doing something in a cheaty way. That's not going to work on the full submit. But too bad. We're going for it. I have armor, right? In case I mess this up. Don't want to ruin that streak, baby. Got to keep that streak going. Oh, yeah, 10 armor. Okay, let's do it. We're submitting. Who's ready? Yo! Yes! Yes! Holy! I did not think I was gonna get there. I probably should have done 2 lower or something on the remove book as well, right? Because if I just got lucky that it's passing through on these tests, an uppercase, right? I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. Did this remove the book Great Gatsby? Searching for great? Or maybe I don't need to equal the... Oh, I didn't need to do the lower because it's searching... Because of how it's doing the search. Like, probably in the real world, you'd need to do something else, right? Anyways. Okay, let's see this answer. What did I do differently? So it just called it lib book. I called it B. That's fine. Book.title equals .title. Book.author equals .author. And remove. Exact same thing. Oh, snap. It did results. That makes sense. It did if in parentheses, which I didn't do. And it just did lowers everywhere. Oh, so that is the best way to do it. So, like, I did it. I did it. Yeah. Yes. I can't believe I did it right. Okay, rewind the tape, 20 minutes when I was panicking about how hard this is. And then this is why you do it. This is why you do it. Because it feels so good. And I'm like, oh my God, I actually learned something. Okay, that was total brute force. A lot of trial and error of just random things to get it to work. Thank you, Drew. I feel like that my logic was like somewhat there for most of the time. It was like mostly there about what I needed to do. I'm just gonna pretend that it was. took a little bit of reorging my thoughts, but yeah, man. Oh, that feels good. And how close did that put me to my streak? Oh, we only have 30 minutes, but we got to get there. The good news, though, is that was the toughest thing of this chapter. Oh, why is this music bugging out? Is that just for me on my headphones? Anyways, I did it. Thank you. That feels great. We're moving on. We're into chapter 2. Encapsulation. Okay. The only goal we have before we finish this stream is getting that chest. We have 31 minutes. Let's go. Encapsulation. Oh my gosh, I'm in such a good mood. Yes! Okay. Encapsulation. Encapsulation is the practice of hiding complexity inside a black box so that it's easier to focus on the problem at hand. The most basic example of encapsulation is a function. The caller of a function doesn't need to worry too much about what happens inside. They just need to understand the inputs and outputs. So acceleration equals calc, acceleration, and initial speed, final speed, time. Yes. To use the calc acceleration function, we don't need to think about every individual line of code inside the function. We just need to know that if we give it the inputs, then it will give us the correct acceleration as an output. Public and private. By default, all properties and methods in a class are public. That means that you can access them with the dot operator. Yes, we did know that. Private data members are how we encapsulate logic and data within a class. To make a property or method private, you just need to prefix it with 2 underscores. Okay, and this is going to explain why, which is good because I would like to know why. We do this because, in this example, armor and magic resistance are implementation details. After creating a wall, they don't matter anymore. Now the game developers can just call get defense and not worry about how it's calculated under the hood. Okay, so it calls this self.armor plus self, but why? I actually don't think I fully understand that yet. And not worry about how it's calculated under the hood. Okay. I see. I think. Oh, I see. Okay, because it's setting, because you've set armor and magic, you can just call get defense and you actually don't need to pass it any variables, right? Is that accurate? You can just, yeah, you just call it and it knows it because it has these inside. They are encapsulated. There we go. All right, using the terms. Complete the wizard class constructor. It should set 2 private properties, stamina and intelligence. Don't forget to make them private. Use the values passed in the constructor to set the properties. It should also set 3 public properties, name, health, and mana. Okay. So it's 10x. Okay, so it needs to have, so when it inits, we need to do self.name equals name, self.stamina, nope, not that one, self.health equals, it's going to be this, right? I guess I should set those private ones first, I feel like, because I'm going to need to do calculations with them. So we need to do self.__ stamina equals stamina, and self, if the music, if you're still listening, Drew, if the music is messing up on your end, let me know. It's very possibly just my Bluetooth is bugging out, but just let me know, because then I'll just pause it, because I don't want it to sound like garbage on the other end. Self.intelligence equals intelligence, and then name health equals self. It's fine. Okay, good. Thank you. I know it's a silly thing, but I just don't want it to be messed up. Equals self dot stamina times 100, and self dot mana equals self dot, oh, I need doubled underscore intelligence times 10. Okay, that I believe is all we need. Passed. Oh yeah, I really wish I need more space, but there, I passed, and we're gonna submit, and that should pass everything, and it did. Okay, I'm still on such a high from solving that last challenge. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Oh man. Okay, next lesson, and we're getting close. Let's get this. Okay, 26 minutes, 63%. We can do this. All right, not security. Encapsulation is the practice of hiding code complexity inside a black box so that other developers working with the code don't have to worry about it. To be clear, it does not make the code more secure in a cryptographic or cybersecurity sense. That's a point I was personally confused about when I was first learning about private and public class members. Encapsulation is about organization, not security. Encapsulation is like folders in an unlocked filing cabinet. They don't stop someone from peeking inside, but they do keep everything tidy and easy to find. That's a really good point, and I'm glad that they made this. Because of my weird development practicing random background, I also was confused about this before, like the difference between private and public, and I did not get what it was. But now I do understand it, which is helpful. And yeah, I feel like this is a little tangent, and I only have 30 minutes, so I'm going to blow it on myself, but don't clip that, Drew. Don't you dare. But no, I'm just gonna say, like, the this is the one thing. Oh, here we go. In C++, what's up, C Wood? In C++, you can actually access private members with a little bit of pointer math. Dude, you are so far above my knowledge level with that sentence that I would like to say I appreciate it, and I think what you're saying is fantastic. I have no idea how you would do that. I do understand what you're trying to say. You could access the private members with some pointer math. I totally get that to a degree, but I also have no clue what you're talking about. So I'm just trying to be honest here. But I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in and giving me a little chat. I do really appreciate the time. One day you're going to come in here and you're going to say something like that. And I'll be like, oh yeah, obviously. And then I'll give you some like cool new thing I figured out that nobody else knew. And everyone will be like, what? How did this guy figure it out? Do you remember when we watched his stream like a year ago and he was horrible? But no, what I was really getting at is I feel like these little things are, to me, again, somebody who's not an expert, the things that people who are just jumping on coding with AI will never grasp unless they go back and like learn this stuff. And it's one of those things where in my heart of hearts, I do believe that it's probably going to be fine as things continue to get better. But right now, you know, somebody could easily generate some code and then think, oh, this is great, it's secure, put it out and, you know, leak a bunch of private information. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not overly concerned and keep myself up at night, but I do think like these little bits of knowledge that people who have done development for a long time know are the things that are so interesting, and that most people who just jump on AI to like output something quick are gonna miss and not understand unless they go back and purposely look it up. And that's why I'm doing this, though, and that's why I'm doing this without AI as much as possible, and why I'm trying to struggle through it and learn it, because I do think they're important. Okay, I think I gotta answer this question. Private properties are good for keeping passwords safe. False. Done. All right, let's move on. Encapsulation is a great way to make it easier for other developers to work with your code. True. Yes, got a sharpshooter chest. Boom. Import this. What are you talking about? Drew, what are you talking about, man? I feel like you're trying to cause a ruckus over there, huh? I think that's what's happening. Did anyone see my tweet where I wrote a stack that spelled out my name? I was trying to get that as a trend. I think everybody should write out a stack that only uses letters of your first name. And that's the stack you have to use forever. Do it and run. Import this, do it and run. All right, I'm on to Wizard Duel. Okay, we're getting close. We're going to get this done. And then I'm going to get off of here and go to bed. What time is it? I don't even know. Oh, it's only 10:30. I got started earlier today, which feels really good. I'm glad I did. All right, Wizard Duel. Let's have ourselves a Wizard Duel, a Wizard's Duel assignment. Add the following methods to the Wizard class. Get Fireballed. This method operates on the instance of the class. It takes no inputs and returns no values explicitly, but it should remove 500 health from the wizard. Drink Mana Potion. This method operates on the instance of the class. It takes no inputs and returns no values explicitly, but it should add 100 mana to the wizard's reserves. Okay, so get Fireballed. We need to do return self dot, what does it do? It removes 500 health. Self dot, oh, they have the damage up there so as a global variable, so I can just tail that, I'm assuming. Self dot health minus equals fireball damage. Right? Oh wait, hold on. The method it returns no values explicitly, so doing a return is silly. That's dumb. What am I doing? But it should remove 500 health from the wizard. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. Right? Is that all I'm doing? That feels weird. Self dot mana equals, nope, plus equals potion mana. There's no way that's all that I'm doing, right? That's it? That's too easy. Too easy. I feel tricked. I I have brain problems. I literally am sitting here like, no, I got tricked. I'm doing something wrong. I'm going to submit this, though. Did it work? It worked. Is that the solution? It is the solution. So I'm doing what it said. I just overcomplicated it in my head like a fool. What a fool I am. Okay. Encapsulation in Python. How close are we? How close? How close? Oh, I need bigger point. I need bigger point lessons. Encapsulation in Python. Python is a dynamic language, and that makes it difficult for the interpreter to enforce some of the safeguards that languages like Go do. That's why encapsulation in Python is achieved mostly by convention rather than by force. Prefixing methods and properties with a double underscore is a strong suggestion to the users of your class that they shouldn't be touching that stuff. If a developer wants to break convention, there are ways to get around the double underscore rule. Okay. What am I looking at here? The double underscore make this a private property, but it's not strictly enforced. There are hacks to get around it. Okay, so is that kind of like what you were saying, Seawood? Is like how you can access private members with a little bit of pointer math? Even in Python, is that kind of what they're getting at here? Is that you can also do it here? Because they're not strictly enforced, and I have a feeling it's probably easier to do in Python than in C++. Again, not basing that off of anything other than gut feel at this point. But if you're still here, Seawood, I don't know. I can never tell. It says there's like 2 viewers, but I never know if that's actually real. In Python, everything's public. Oh, okay. So that is what it's saying. It's like you're writing, you put in the double underscores, and that is like an attempt to tell people that it's private, but really it's not. Is that accurate? Feels accurate. Python full enforces encapsulation by fully preventing developers from touching private class members. That is false. Done. Yeah, it's a convention. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you. Other languages like Go have more strict ways. True. Done. Okay, we're back to Wizards Duel. I gotta keep checking. We only have 17 minutes. Oh, man. All right. Let's give our wizards the ability to launch. Not that, just so everyone knows, if you haven't done boot.dev, like, if I go 17 minutes and I don't get it, like, nothing bad happens. I just don't get my chest. And I'm so close that it seems foolish to lose out on those extra points. All right. Let's give our wizards the ability to launch fireballs at each other. Complete the cast fireball and is alive methods. Cast fireball. If there isn't enough mana to cast a fireball, see the fireball cost. Okay. At the top of the file, raise an exception with the message cannot cast fireball, where that is the wizard's name. Okay. So first we need to check if self dot mana is greater than fireball. I guess greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to fireball cost. Then we are going to, if there isn't enough, raise an exception. Should I do that first? I'm always confused by that. Like, is it better to do if this is less than or equal to fire? No, that's less than fire. No, I'm not doing it this way. I don't even care if that's right. We're doing it this way first. Okay, so if this is right, then we reduce their mana by the fireball cost. So we do self.mana minus equals fireball cost, and we call get fireballed. So we do on the target, we do get fireballed target. Okay, and then raise exception the wizard's name. So self.name cannot cast fireball. Okay, that feels right. And then we need to do the is alive. So if the wizard has enough mana, oh no, sorry, is alive. This method should return true if the wizard's health is greater than 0 and false if otherwise. So if self.health is, would it be, yeah, I am gonna do this way just to try it. Is less than or equal to 0, just for fun. We're gonna see what happens. We're going to return false. Return false, else true. Oh, oops. Return true. Okay, I think that's right. No, I failed one. What did I do? Rincewind cannot cast Fireball. What did I fail? Name, get Fireball. Oh, oops. What? No, that's what it is called, get Fireballed. Oh, do I have to do target dot get Fireballed? No. Oh, unexpected exception. It doesn't want this exception. Hand off cast Fireball. Oh, do I need to do this first? Is that why? Maybe I'm supposed to do it this way. Is less than Fireball cost. Raise the exception. And then do this. What up, Duncan? We're back. You just came in right at some raising exception time, and guess what? I just did it. Yeah, baby. Absolutely. I would not have been able to do that if I hadn't talked to you. Okay, we're about to submit this. We're running out of time. How much time do we have left? 13 minutes. Submit. Please be a lot of points. Yes! That was a huge amount of points. Yeah, baby. Okay, let's check the solution really fast. Was it close? Target I can follow it. Oh, duh. I could have done this one a little easier. Of course. Duncan, you missed this, but the first time I was checking, if they had enough mana, and then I remembered what we talked about yesterday, switched it, but then this time, by adding a whole bunch of extra stuff, I could have just done it this way, and so I'm going to change it, because I like to match. Return self.health is greater than 0. Then it returns true if alive, false if not. That makes sense. That's a lot easier to read and edit and all that fun stuff. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did it. All right, let's get on. Let's see how many more points do we need? Oh, we're getting close. Okay, I feel like I need to get 2 more lessons done in 12 minutes, and then I'll be okay. Oh, of course. This is a huge one, though. Okay, chat. Do we cheat? Because I can skip these optional challenges, go to the next lesson, get a couple points really fast, so that way I make sure that I get my chest, and then I can always come back tomorrow and finish these. Or even come back tonight. I just got to get that chest. I'm doing it. I know I asked for your opinion, and I've changed my mind, though. Oh, this looks long anyways. I was hoping for some quick ones. All right, let's just do it. Oh, let's see if we can do it. Come on. All right, protecting bank information. Age of Dragons is a game about resource management and strategy. Secure that bag. I know, Duncan, but it looked too long, that next lesson anyway, so I'm going to try and do it this way. The bank has a feature that allows players to deposit and withdraw funds. Oh my god. Okay, this is... Okay, complete the constructor. Set account number. This is fine. All right, so self dot account number equals account number. We're using those private balance equals initial. Oh, I keep forgetting that this does give me some like autocomplete. Initial balance. Okay, done. Next, complete the public getters. Complete the get account number method to get the value of the private variable. Okay, so then we just need to do complete the get balance method to get the value of the private variable balance. Okay, so we need in here. I'm assuming do I need to return it? Because I just need the value, right? So I'd imagine it needs to be returned. So return self dot account number. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Is that it? Is that all at once? Let's try. Let's keep moving. We gotta keep going. We don't have time. Self dot balance. Okay. Deposit. It should accept an amount as input and add it to the account balance. Okay. So then we need to, if the deposit amount isn't positive, it should raise a value error. Okay, so if amount is less than 0, then we need to raise our exception. Raise exception of cannot deposit. Oh, 0. I can't do deposit 0 either, so I need to change that. Negative funds less than or equal to 0. And then If it doesn't raise an exception, then it should add it to the account balance. So then we need to do self.balance plus equals amount. Okay. And withdraw, it's going to do a similar thing. So first we're going to make sure that the withdrawal amount is positive. So if amount is it going to do 0 or negative? Yeah, okay. It's less than or equal to 0. Then we raise an exception. Oh, raise a value error. Oh, I'm supposed to raise a value error here too. Is that the only? Is it the same thing? It is, right? You just raise these. It doesn't matter what it's called. I know that the Python will handle those differently, but it doesn't. But I just do the same thing. Cannot deposit 0 or negative funds. And then if we can do this, then not deposit. Cannot withdraw. Oh, I'm reading the wrong one. Too caught up. Going crazy. Check if there's enough money in the account for withdrawal. I'm rereading the deposit. That's the problem. All right. If the withdrawal amount isn't positive, that's right. Raise the value error. Done. Then if there are not enough funds, it should raise a value error exception with the message insufficient funds. Okay. So then if I need to do if self.balance. Oh, I also spelled account number wrong. If self.balance. Why did it want me to do all those account numbers? Anyways, if self.balance is less than the amount, then we need to raise value error of of insufficient funds. Otherwise, it should deduct the amount. Otherwise, we do... I spelled balance wrong here. That's fine. Okay, we're getting this. Self.balance minus equals amount. Okay. Did we do this? Pass, pass, pass. Oh, baby. Do we know how to raise exceptions? We are now the exception king. Submit. Oh, I broke something. Damn it. I got too excited. Okay, what did I fail? Insufficient funds. Did I just spell insufficient wrong? Actually, insufficient. Oh, yeah. It wants a small f. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Was that the only one that failed? Fail on insufficient funds. Everything else passed, right? Or and then, yeah. Okay, 2 failed, and the 2 that failed because I spelt funds with a capital F. Okay. Damn it. I was so excited. That still counts. That still counts as a first try. Submit. Got it. 7:35. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 99%. 6 minutes to finish one more lesson. Oh, no, but this is the... Okay, we're getting the bag. We're getting the bag. We're going. We need a quick lesson. This is such a cheaty way to do it. Okay, a quiz. Perfect. Abstraction versus encapsulation quiz. You may have noticed already, but abstraction and encapsulation are basically the same thing. They just emphasize different aspects of the same concept. Corbett needs you to find the difference between pictures. Good meme. Solid meme. Good job, Lane. Okay, abstraction is about reducing complexity. Creating good abstractions is particularly crucial when you're developing libraries for other developers to use. For example, the built-in POW function in Python is an abstraction that hides the complexity of calculating exponents. POW isn't magic. Somewhere code that does something like this exists and is called when you use POW. That makes sense. I do know that, which is not a good reason to hide implementation details. To keep code simple and easy to understand, to keep passwords secret, check. Give me that bag. Get bag secured. We got it. We are in it to win it. We have figured it out. I got my points. That's all I needed. Oh, dang. That feels good. Holy crap. Right down to the wire. But we did it. Now we're going to go back and do that chapter. And then I'm done. And then we're calling it a day. Because it's been... What has it been? Hour and a half? Not bad. Not bad. Hour and a half. Bag. Yes. Bag. We did it. Thank you, Duncan. That felt good. I had to get that bag. Now I might as well start a new one. Right? Because I'm going to do another one tomorrow. Oh, I can't. Can I? Oh, accepted. Done. We got another 23 hours on the clock. Let's do it, baby. Woo! Oh, man. Duncan, you did miss the one that I was struggling through when I first started. But we got it. I figured it out. I didn't use any other AI. Drew did give me one little reminder about a list and what it was. And I don't know why it worked so well, but that little reminder did get me on the right path. All he did was say, remember what this is. And it clicked. It was great. Anyways. Okay, we're going back. We're going back to encapsulation. We're going to finish this one. I just need a breather. That was intense. I did not think we were going to get there. Even better if you got it on your own. I know, it feels so good to get it on your own. Like, it's such a pain. Oh my goodness. Dude, Drew, we got the bag. We got the bag, man. We got the bag. Yeah, I don't need to get into a big diatribe about AI because I use it a lot now, but I use it a lot on things that I know. And it is super useful at getting things done that I know how to do that I just don't want to do because I don't have time or I just want to get it finished or whatever reason. But man, doing something like this, I've done a few coding projects using AI and I did get it to give me, like I did get it to the answer and it got code that worked. But like as soon as I was done with that code, I have no idea what any of it did. Like you could not ask me a single question about it. Whereas like over the past 2 days, I struggled with exceptions a lot. And then Duncan helped me through exceptions. And now I feel like I get them. Like I understand what I'm supposed to do. I'm sure I will mess them up a few more times as I'm learning. But like I feel very comfortable that I got them. And then today, going through those same things, I felt like I was definitely struggling with some of it. But I got it. Yeah. Don't use AI while you're learning. You got to be able to explain. The accelerate people. The accelerate people will fail. The accelerate. Oh God, I should probably learn how to read. That helps. Pure torture is how I learned C++. Yeah, and like, it's so like there's part of me that's like I don't want to be that person that's just like, oh, because it was hard for me, it needs to be hard for everybody else. But when it comes to learning, I just don't see any other way. Like I just don't think you learn it if you do it a different way. I don't think it is a useful way to learn anything. Now, I do think, and it's obviously up to you and what you're trying to accomplish, like you can definitely use AI and get stuff done and it can work and you will have no idea how it works and you can just use it and be done. And if your goal is just like, you know, your boss or somebody asked you to get something done that you don't know how to do and you don't really care that much about, but you just like, I gotta get this done. Sure. You know what? Like, use the tools at your disposal to get it done. But if you are actually trying to grasp these concepts, you have to just do it. Learning requires work to activate those neurons. Doesn't have to be painful, but does require work. Exactly. And I think the painful part of learning, like, I think that's a little even more like self-inflicted. Like, you just wish you could get it faster and you're not, and so it wears on you. But really, the whole process is the enjoyable part, and it wouldn't be, you wouldn't get that same like feeling at the end if you didn't put in the work to do it. Bookworms don't learn, they memorize. There you go. That's true. I do think that's true. I do think there's a big difference. You know, you can memorize a lot of stuff and not know anything about it. But when you do stuff and you struggle, and again, struggle's probably the wrong word, because it doesn't mean that it's like you said, it doesn't mean that it's painful, but it is a struggle. Like it is work. You're doing it. I think you said it right. I don't know why I'm trying to paraphrase your words. It's late and I'm losing my mind. But yeah, like, it doesn't have to be painful, but it is a struggle. It does require work in the sense that like you are putting in effort. In the same way going to the gym requires that you put in effort. And if you do that, the payoff is better and it feels better and it's worth the effort. It is worth the time and energy to try and do it. So there you go. That's my That's I got my bag and I can talk without fear of losing all that work. So, anyways, okay. Yeah, put in the work, you win. I agree. It's so dumb. I wish it wasn't that way. Like, don't get me wrong. If it was legitimately just like, hey, you don't have to do anything, and that's not even true. I would totally do it. I mean, if somebody was like, here's $10 million, you don't have to do any work, I would definitely take it, obviously. But it is so enjoyable. It is so enjoyable to put in the work and accomplish anything. Like, I got wrapped up in that whole, like, follow your passion and, like, work will be easy mentality for too long. And I really do feel like that is it's a bad lesson because, and I'm not the first person to say this, obviously, but, like, I do really feel like you work hard on something and it becomes your passion. Now, that doesn't apply to everything, but, like, you do notice those things start to click. Like, once you start putting in the work to accomplish something, it starts becoming something you want to do. And I definitely got caught in that trap of, like, well, I'm not enjoying this right now, and so it must not be the right thing for me to do. And I wish I wouldn't have done that. I mean, it happens. Life, what are you going to do? I'm very pleased with 99% of my life, so not complaining. But I do wish I would have had that mentality switch. I wish when I was younger, I didn't get down that path of I need to find something that I love, and I would have just got down that path of work on something and you will learn to love it. Because I really do think that's what comes. I really think that's what makes people passionate. And if you're lucky enough to start on something when you're really young, I feel like you kind of earn that passion, and then you're young enough that you forget how hard it actually was, how difficult all the work was, even though you got all the benefit from it now because you actually put in the work and did it. So my goal as a dad is to get my kids more in that mentality of, like, I will support you in whatever path you want to take, but I need you to work hard at it. And if I can get them to do that, I feel like I will be very happy. You do also, yeah, you got started programming at 22. Oh, nice. Super old now, 26 next month. Forget you, dude. I just turned 38. And I'm just doing this. So 26, get out of here. And yes, Seawood, you also do have a lot of time when you're young. Yes, it is definitely an advantage. Y'all ancient, I know. It's my youthful face, though, you know. I very much feel like oh god, now I can't remember his name. The meme where what's his face is the hello fellow kids meme. I feel like that most of the time these days. Shut up, Wood, I'm basically dead over here. Yeah, I'm rotting over here, guys. What does that mean? Who the hell is the guy? Why can't I think of his name? Super famous actor. 45? Are you really, Drew? Oh, dang. So, okay, never mind. Drew wins. He's old as fuck. We are all young. No, not Christopher Walken. The other guy. Although Christopher Walken is great. Y'all got that arthritis. Dude, don't even get me started. I legitimately have arthritis in my hip. And it was from sitting on a shitty chair while I was working from home when COVID first hit. Because I didn't bother to go out and get a home office chair. So, while you're young, it is worth it. Buy a good chair. Steve Buscemi. Thank you. Appreciate it. But, yeah, buy a good chair. It is 100% worth it. I had horrible back pain from sitting on that other chair to the point where, like, I could not get up. And then I bought a good chair. Gone. Never have it again. I mean, I still get some back pain because I'm old, but, like, the excruciating back pain does not come anymore just from sitting. So take advantage, you young bucks. Being young is awesome, and being old is awesome. It's just a little more painful when you try and get around. Okay. That was fun. I feel so relieved. This was a great experience tonight. Thank you guys for coming on and chatting with me. That's been awesome. I am gonna finish this before I go, but I'm just getting nostalgic already. But like, it was tough today. Lesson, like that first one, I struggled with, but we got it, and that felt amazing. Then I feel like we did those other ones really quick. Having that time crunch to make sure that we got the points was totally worth it. Oh, here, I should open them at least, right? Yeah, let's do this. Here. What did we earn? We earned stroller meetup. Yeah, dude. Let's do it. Where are you again, Drew? I mean, you don't have to dox yourself. I'm in Mississauga, for whatever it's worth. Bro's getting nostalgic about 1840. Yeah, you're right, Seawood. You know it. Oh, man. 12 gems, 2 baked salmon, 1 seer stone. If you haven't done boot.dev, you have no idea what those are. But gems, I'll show you. Well, here, we're going to open all of these. Because I got a sharpshooter, just for everybody that knows. When I was going to press submit that one time, and I was worried. Oh, yeah, Toronto. I knew that, Drew. I'm sorry. When I was going to do that one, press submit, but I was worried that it was going to mess up. I have armor that you can buy with these gems, and that helps you not lose the sharpshooter streak. So I got that. Baked salmon is what you feed to Boots, which is the AI, so that way it doesn't cost you any experience. And the seer stone allows you to look ahead for free. They've done a great job on this. Lane and their team have like really made this interesting and fun to use. If you like games, they've gamified it in a really fun way. It's funny though, the only things that I ever use are the frozen flame for when I'm gone, or I just get lazy and forget. Bro, you're Canadian. We're enemies right now. I can't be here. Duncan, we are enemies, but I think the trade war, it's paused. We're paused enemies right now. We have 30 days to be friendly, and then we have to be enemies again. So, you know, you're good. We're good for now. But just so you know, we are not becoming the 51st state. I'm saying that right now, on stream, live. It's totally going to happen because Trudeau will give up on it, but after that, it's yeah, it's coming. 30 days, wartime. We're back into it. Trade war. Let's do it. Yeah. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, these things. I only use frozen flame for days that I take off, and then armor to keep that. Oh, I should use these multiplier. Oh, what a silly me. If I would have used these potions, I could have got through that last lesson faster. Anyways, you guys will be 52nd after Mexico. Oh God, Greenland's 51st. Gotta buy. Yeah. Hey. Listen, if you need to hook up on maple syrup. Also in Canada, we have way better candy than the US. I did live, for anyone who doesn't know, and for anybody who cares, I did live in the US. I lived in Arizona for 10 years. I had nothing against it. I had a great time. It was a great state. There was, had lots of fun, met lots of great people. But the candy in Canada is so much better. Like candy and chips. Ugh. Just, you guys have no idea what you're missing down there. It is just so much better up here. That's like my big. American candy's fine. You're getting Mexican candy if you're in Arizona. Hey, Mexican candy's good too. It's different, but it's pretty good. Okay, story time, and then I'm going to finish this lesson. When I was living in Arizona, it was the first time I'd ever seen. So this would have been in 2002. Oh God, I'm getting old. Dude, better chips in the States? Sorry, now you've interrupted me. Not a chance. All dressed, ketchup, dill pickle. Come on. Are you kidding me? So much better. So much better. Ketchup? Did I even say ketchup? I don't even know. In 2002, I was 3 years old. Continue. Oh my God. That's so bad. In 2002, yeah, I was in high school. I was in my junior year of high school. Ugh. This is so embarrassing. In 2002, I didn't even exist. What are you guys doing? Why would you... Okay, now I feel bad. Why am I wasting your time? This old man learning how to code. Go do better things with your life. Shush chat, the old people are telling stories. Yeah, come on. Have some respect for your elders. Oh, linear algebra homework right now. Nice. Good job, Seawood. I'm glad I could be a decent homework buddy. I mean, I couldn't help you with any of your linear algebra, but Hopefully I can keep you entertained a little bit. Okay, story time. Arizona. First time, one of I did never seen this before, but everyone in my school would go to the cafeteria and they would buy Flaming Hot Cheetos, and they would get the cafeteria people to pour nacho cheese inside the bag, and then they would just mow it down. I never thought that thing was an option in the world, that anybody would ever do that. It was amazing. So I fully understand why they did it. But the first time I saw that, I was just like, what have I gotten myself into? Why am I here? I need to go back. I need to go back to Canada immediately. Yeah, it sounds gross, but like, trust me, it's pretty amazing. Flaming Hot, it's got to be Flaming Hot Cheetos, and then nacho cheese. It's good, I'm telling you. It is good. Back in my day, we used Notepad to make AAA games. That is actually true. Whoa, Seawood. Poutine, nasty. Oh, no. No. Poutine is incredible, and it is one of the best things. I will say, you can have really bad poutine. The fries have to be cooked well, the gravy has to be good, and the cheese has to be good to be really, really good. I mean, you can get away with a few of those not being good and it's still delicious because it's poutine. It's amazing. But, oh man. Do I need to show you how to ban people on Twitch again, John? Yeah, Drew, you might have to. Dissing on poutine, man. Oh, that's a rough one. That's a rough one. Duncan, what are you saying over here? The thing about America is it's contagious. Every other country would be like, ew, you Americans eat so much disgusting. And then they get here and they're like, guys, have you heard of fast food? Yeah, it's pretty wild. Shrimp and grits, pork barbecue, brisket, jambalaya. Seawood, all good. I'm assuming, are you from Louisiana? Maybe? It's a guess. Beef gravy too? Yeah, that's true. Okay, Drew brings up a good point. Because Virginian. Okay, that's fair. Virginia. I've been to. Have I actually stayed in Virginia? I don't know. I don't think so. Have I? No, driven through Virginia, but I've never actually stayed there. Maybe one day. Utah. Oh, nice, Duncan. Yeah, you don't have shit in Utah. So when I lived in the States, I lived in Flagstaff, and so we had a ton of people that came. So I went to school at Northern Arizona University, and I met a ton of people from Utah. A lot of people went to NAU. It was interesting. A lot of people from Hawaii, Alaska, and Utah went to NAU for some reason. I have no idea. But Utah's beautiful. You do have that. I used to work for, Duncan, you will probably recognize this. I used to work for, when I was in university, I worked for the Grand America Hotel. I worked for a hotel called the Little America, but the parent company, the Sinclair Oil, I worked for them for a while. But I worked at their hotel property in Flagstaff. So I know a decent amount about Utah these days. But okay, story time. Oh yeah, I stayed at the Grand America. Hey, there you go. Nice. On your honeymoon? That's awesome. It's beautiful. I mean, it's a huge property. Because they built, if I remember my lore correctly, they built it for the Olympics, right? The deal was if they're going to have the Olympics there, they need to build hotels. And I believe they built the Grand America as part of that commitment to have the Olympics. I think. But it's been a while. Okay. Story time is over. We are going to finish. Is it just this last one? Seems accurate. I went, no, it was in 2001 when I was 2. You fuckers. Excuse my cursing, but gosh, people are young. I still feel like I definitely feel 18 and I act basically 18. I honestly think you become 18 and then I don't think you actually change that much. You might pretend in corporate settings, but I don't think you change that much. My tastes are all the same. Everything's the same. I'm the same person. I'm just older and in more pain. Okay, let's do this last encapsulation. We're going to rock this. We're going to knock this one out, and then It is 11 o'clock. If I could get this done, hopefully in like 15 minutes. If I do get it done in 15 minutes, that'll be my first 2-hour stream that I've ever done. And then you guys have to do me a favor and let me set up a raid so that we can raid somebody, because I've been told that that's a good thing to do on Twitch. So please don't leave right away and help me raid somebody. You can help me pick it. If you know somebody that's on, I'm happy to raid them. And if not, I'll just pick somebody random. But, okay. Here we go. Boo. Yeah. Let's do this. Pupil records. Players can oh my gosh, I can't read. It's getting late. Players can recruit wizard pupils into their armies. Depending on the pupil's marks, they gain different in-game abilities. Assignment. Complete the student class. Constructor. The constructor should set the name parameter to the name instance variable. Okay. Okay. So this is going to be self.name equals name. Oops. It should also initialize a private data member called courses to an empty directory. Self.courses equals, not dictionary. Oh, yeah, empty dictionary. Calculate letter grade method. It should take a score as a parameter. Yes. If, oh, this is just a bunch of ifs. A bunch of ifs. So, okay, here's a question that I'm just going to ask. I do understand that this is just a bunch of ifs. And I have 2 questions about this. 1, is it better to do, and you guys know what you're doing, is it better to do a bunch of if and else ifs for something like this? Or is it better to just do like if the first one, return, if next one, return, if next one, return. And then lastly, does it make more sense to go from like 90 and above and then do 80 to 89? Or does it make more sense to do, if it's less than 60, return F. If it's between 60 and 69, return blah, blah, blah. What makes the most sense? Like, I'm asking, and I feel comfortable asking because I do understand what it wants me to do. So I don't feel like I'm missing out on any of the logic. This is purely just what is the best approach if you were handling this section? The if-else versus early return thing is up to preference. Okay, if it's only 1 level deep, I tend to do if-else just for specificity. So, Duncan, just to make sure, in this case, you're saying you would just do if-else because it's just a single level if statement? Is that accurate? Because that's where my gut instinct is to do it as an if-else, but I also, yeah, okay, I would do the same thing. We'll look at the solution and see what Lane would do. Youngins beat me to the punch. You gotta... Drew, come on, man. You gotta type faster. Put your reading glasses on. Type faster. Come on, man. You gotta step up for the oldies, bud. For A to F choice order, just start from one end and go the other way, so that you only need to check one way. Okay. So okay, I'm gonna do this because I want to start with F because I feel like it. So if it's less, if score is, yeah, would you do if it was greater than 90 and go down, or would you do it the other way? I feel like going F first, so we're gonna do it that way. But is that again just like a preference thing, or is there a better way to do it? Well, then I just wrote the wrong thing. If score is less than 60, then return F. Else if score is greater than or equal to 60 and score is less than or equal to what am I doing? 69. Then we return D. I used earlier. Okay, I'm just gonna read this. Try to code less. If the implementation is hard to explain, it's probably bad. That makes sense. I do like that. I use early returns sometimes, but I tend to avoid them because it muddies the flow of your program. If you return in 5 places and have to refactor what a function returns, you have to update 5 places. Or if there's a bug, you have to check 5 places for an error versus 1 with no early return. So wait then, would you, because now I just realized that I'm like, this will only return, I like early returns just to check for error conditions at the start. Okay, you guys debate this out in the chat for a little bit while I finish typing all of this fun stuff, and then you can tell me where I messed it up and if I'm doing this wrong. So is an early return what I'm doing now or not? Like, would I, in a different world, would you like set it to like a variable and then return that at the very end? Or like, what would you do? Yeah, that's an early return. So would the other option to be something like, I mean, I don't want to use score, but like grade equals and then return grade at the end? I'm just curious if for the other option. Like, was that the only way to do it? But what you're doing is present. Yes, thank you. I'm glad that my thought process is at least accurate. But yeah, now I'm just curious. Is that the other way? Would it be to like set this to something and then just return it at the end? Score is greater than or equal to 70. And score is less than or equal to 79. Return C. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. I appreciate that. Again, those are those little tidbits that like. I think that's the one thing that doing like online coding lessons like this don't do a very good job at, and I'm not blaming boot.dev. I've done a ton of courses over time, but like I'm a person probably that it's probably not worth my time, but I do often want to know if I'm doing it like the right way. But here early returns allow you to turn the second condition to just score less than or equal to 69. Oh, wait, hold on. But the early returns allow you to turn the second condition to just score less than or equal to 69. I don't know what you mean there. You're going to have to explain that more. I mean, can I just do this too? Like, I don't know if this is the right way, but I can just return A, right? Because that everything else has been covered. But okay, hold on. But early returns here allow you to turn the second condition to just score less than or equal to 69. What would you have to do if you weren't doing early returns? I'm going to force you. Now you're not even going to get to do your homework because I'm forcing you to explain this to me. So, too bad. Now I'm realizing also while I read this that the fact that he wrote it as like, otherwise the function should return F is clearly, he would have expected, I think most people would start with doing it the opposite way that I did it, but I just wanted to do this for fun. Okay, he's saying that because you already checked if score was greater than 60, you technically don't need to recheck it. Ah. Oh. I see. So wait, does that mean I could just do, and I'm just asking, so could I just, like, I could just do this? And then I could just do this? Is that right? And thank you, I do understand, like, being more specific could be better, but I'm just interested about things and how they work. But you could totally do this. Okay, let me just try this. This is just pure curiosity now. Okay, add course method. Let's see if we can keep going through this, though, and then... Okay, add course method. It should take a course name and score as parameters. It should calculate letter grade. It depends on what you think is more readable. Yeah, okay. See, that's like the one thing that, for somebody like me, struggles with. Like, I totally get that it is the thing, but I really just wish someone was like, this is how you do it. Everybody do it this way. It would make me feel a lot more comfortable with what I'm doing. Just like, nope, you have to do it this way. Deal with it. I feel like isn't that what like Uncle Bob tried to do with his clean code, forcing people into a certain way, and then eventually people rebelled. It should calculate letter grade based on the score. Okay. It should set the course name as a key in the course's dictionary and the calculated letter grade as the corresponding value. Okay, so we need to... Clean code scares me. Nice. That's the worst part of programming early on. It depends. Yes, it depends. It's super frustrating. And I will say this, as somebody who works in marketing, where like everything isn't it depends, I do understand that that is like the truthful, accurate answer is like it depends. But they either say it depends or they say this is the only way, and it's not necessarily true. Yeah, I do get that. I really do. That unfortunately does resonate very well with me, because in marketing it's the same thing. So much stuff is it depends. It's like, should we do this or this? Well, it depends, and it depends on these things, and yeah. All right, we're gonna get this. So okay, it should calculate letter grade based on the score, or it should calculate letter grade based on the score. Okay, so we need to do. And it should set the course. So I need to get the letter grade. So it's going to return a number. So I need to do grade equals calculate letter grade with score. And then so that gives me back my grade. And then I need to do self.courses. Oh shoot, how do I add it to a dictionary again? I think it's like this, right? And then I do course name is the key. So course name. No, that's not gonna work. Hold on. I need to set the course name. Course name, right? I think this will work. Equals the key in the course name, and calculate and then do grade. I think that's right. And then when it get courses, it should return the private courses dictionary. And then so it just needs to return self dot courses. Yes? Oh, oops, I spelled something. What did I do wrong? Calculate letter grade is not defined. Calculate letter grade. Calculate letter grade. Oh, duh. I need to stop doing this. I keep doing this. I need to do equals, right? I need to do this. Don't I? Student.calculate letter grade? Is that right? Nope. Oh, missing one required position argument score. No, I put the score there. Gianni. What are you doing? Okay, hold on. I did this just recently, right? I feel like I just did this. I'm going back because I just want to look at something. I feel like I just did this in target.getFireballed. But getFireballed just had self, so I didn't put anything in there. Narrator, and John never stops doing it. You're close, so close. Damn it. Okay. Equal. What did I do wrong? Okay, well guess what? I'm just gonna print. Print statement, baby. Oh, self. Right? Oh, damn it. Do I just do this? Does that work? My goodness. This is why AI wants to replace everyone. Damn it. Oh, Sugar Pops. I just realized I forgot to take out the trash. Man. Oh, okay, I did it though, right? None of you guys are excited enough in the chat. You need to be more excited. Okay, let's submit it. Submit. We did it. Oh, 420 experience. Hey now, that's a good way to finish it. Oh. There you go. Okay, so I didn't, because I'm in the same student class, that's why I can use self. It was different in the other lesson, or I had to use target because I was doing a different, well, it wasn't a different wizard, but I was calling a different instance of the class. Is that right? Or a different object, I guess technically? A different student object? Is it a different... What do you call that? So if let's say I had multiple students, is each of those students an instance of the class, or an object of the class, or what? Like the whole thing is like an object, right? An object is correct. Okay. So an object of class student. So if I had like 10 students and I needed to run each of them, and let's say I was if I was trying to like compare these two, and I was getting another student B, and I know this won't work, but I'm just student B, then I would do something like if self.calculate letter, and I know you're not supposed to, I would probably set this as a variable first, but if I did this is greater than, then I would do student B dot calculate letter, whoops, and then I'd need a score B, or else it'd be the same thing. So we'll just pretend I added a score B, like that, right? Stop saying it depends, you bastards. You jerks. But yeah, okay. I mean, yes, like I said, I know a score B would also have to be in here, but and how annoying is it that I'm doing all these different ways? But that would work, right? Okay. We got it. I feel very comfortable with what we just did. I'm feeling proud. I can't speak English, but I feel proud that I did it. We got through that whole thing. Now we're on to abstraction, and we will do that tomorrow because it's late and I need to get out of here. But you can call a method on either student since it's a student class. But you can call a method on, yes, right. So as long as it's an instance or an object or a whatever, you can call the method on it because it's the same class. So as long, I couldn't, if I had a different class, I know I'm just now saying stupid things, but if I had a different class, I couldn't call the same method unless it was in both. Old people are stubborn. We're set in our ways. I'm trying to expand that. That's why part of doing this is expanding my knowledge in ways. Okay, I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm sending you 3 somewhere. Let's see who's available. I really, just so you know, I really appreciate this. If you happen to know 2 more people that I just saw my dad go and he's 50. I know that that's awesome, first of all, but the fact that I'm so close, I am closer to your dad at 50 than you is one of those things that I'm not used to yet. I know it's a thing, but I'm still not used to it yet. Yeah, there you go. Get him on Rust. Then Haskell. There you go. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna raid Ludwig. What do you guys think? Looks like he's playing Pokemon. I've not got him on Rust. You do a bunch of Rust. Oh man. I remember I picked up Rust. Like I started going through the manual and doing the what's that course called? The like Rustations course or whatever? No, that's what Rust people are called. What's the course? There's like a good terminal based no, not the Rust. Well, is it Rust book? It's like the terminal based one that you can like you do the lessons and it'll like check them directly in your terminal. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but it was really Rustlings. Thank you. Yeah, that course is awesome. What are Rust people called? Rustations. I know that. I just spend too much time online. Right? Aren't they Rustations? Yeah, Rustations. Yeah. Okay. That's right? I've heard that before. Did I just make that up? I don't know. Who knows anymore? All right. You guys, thank you. For real. Find 2 more people to come follow me on Twitch, because then I get to move up. I need to get to 50. It depends. You a-holes. Okay. Go say hi to Ludwig. I'm going to force you guys over there. He's only got 23,000 people in his thing right now. So, we're definitely going to make a big impact, which is great. I want to make sure that he gets the help he needs in growing his channel. It's clearly very important. So I'm going to send you guys over there, and then I got to get out of here and go to bed. I'm getting old. I can't do this. I got work and kids in the morning. All right. I'm going to start this raid. Then I'm going to stop this stream. You all have a wonderful night. It's so kind of you to grow a small streamers channel. I know. I looked at who I was following, and I guess I'm just not following a lot of people. Next time we're going to find a small streamer, because I do want to support small streamers, but he was just the first one that came up, and I'm still learning how to do raids properly. So we're going to do this one. Yo, what's up? How's it going on? Thanks for joining in. We are unfortunately, I'm just finishing, and I'm forcing everyone over to Ludwig's channel because I got to go to bed because I'm old, and I did a whole bunch of coding, and it was great. So thank you again, guys. I'm going to push it out. I'm going to push it out. Oof. Don't you clip that, Drew. And I will be back on tomorrow, same time, hopefully around 9 o'clock. So my goal is to do like 9 to 11 usually. I was a little late starting today, but for the next little bit, for the foreseeable future, 9 to 11 is the goal. So thanks everyone. Starting raid right now, and I will see you all next time. Thanks for watching.